Now let me see you walk with me. I wanna feel your energy. Like the sun is shining now. Turn up all the lights. My rubber brown goes on this.
Hey Zoom family, welcome to another episode of the Mic Drop. We spoke to Mark Sixma earlier this week, and now we're really fortunate. We're talking to two national heroes of Malaysia. We've got BATE in the building. How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Good, man.
I got to start. First of all, it's great to see you guys. I mean, this is the biggest gathering I've had in 7 weeks. 3 people in one place, man. It's pretty special. How have you guys been holding up during the MCO period?
Not too bad, man. I think we're just, trying to see how we can improvise and really get out there and still do what we do. Yeah,
that's really cool, man. I mean, I want to ask you about a few things, obviously, because I know you quite well, but maybe not everyone does. And we've got a mix with you straight afterwards. But you were one of the opening acts for Zoo Genting. You got us on the road. You've been growing stars in Malaysia, but not just Malaysia, international, right? You've had international music put out just recently with Simon Webb from Blue. Can you give us a bit of background and tell us where you're going from now?
With this lockdown happening, there's definitely a lot more new music. We're recording via Skype, Zoom, whatever you have, making more music and definitely doing more live shows because virtual live is the new thing. And definitely releasing a new single by the end of this year. So
tell me about the Simon Webb collab, because I'm a British guy. I grew up listening to Blue. All Rise is a
UK lads.
Yeah. So tell me about how the Simon Webb thing happened. That's a pretty cool collab.
Yeah, I guess basically it was quite a shock to us too. So basically, to cut it short, it was just our manager brought them down. They went for like a party after, and then he was like, "Hey, my DJs who I managed, they made this track. I think you might like it, and I think you suit the song." And then he was like, "Yeah, sure. Let me hear it." And then before you know it, our manager Casey was sending us like videos of Simon, and I think it was Simon and Lee, and they were just like singing on it, like, yeah. And then it was just like, it's just a game over, man.
If anyone can make magic happen, Casey can make magic happen. The guy's a champion. So guys, tell me one thing. I've been asked this several times when I told people I was chatting to you this week. Where does the name BATE come from? I've been asked this now for 6 months. I don't have an answer.
Come on, Joe. You should know this.
Sorry, guys.
No,
sorry.
So we were actually finding for a name, and we found this random box of clothing. It's a clothing packaging that was left on the table, and we picked it up and we saw Brains and the Eye of Kuala Lumpur. And we looked at each other and we're like, this is quite a good name, Brains and Eye. And we added a T and it became Brains and the Eye. Yeah, it's really random because back then BAE didn't mean anything, Brains and Eye. So we added a T, so it became BATE.
Yeah, and then we were like pressured to like give the name like within like the next hour. So just like, let's just do it. And then that's how it became Brains in the Eye.
Yeah.
And it sounds nice, BATE, saying it, and then we kept saying it to see whether it sounded okay. And it sounded okay. So yeah.
Hey guys, I like it. It's very easy to remember, and it's linked to you now. I mean, so obviously you begun in Malaysia, but you've gone international. You play a lot in Melbourne. You play a lot also around Southeast Asia. I know you played Singapore recently. Where is your favorite place to tour?
Wow, I would say Melbourne, man. For me, Melbourne, also because I get to visit family, but it's also because I think for me and Wai Hong, they have a lot of friends who are in Melbourne. So whenever we go there, it's always just like catching up with old friends or like, new friends. And it's a different scene there too.
Yeah, the vibe there is really good. I've always enjoyed our trips to Melbourne. Yeah.
Because Wai Hong
this year,
cafe addict, so he's always taking me to cafes. That's where he actually taught me how to drink coffee in Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's an amazing place for coffee, Australia. I went to a wedding in Perth and I was shocked that at like 1 a.m. you can still go and get coffees and cakes and they're packed.
Tough boy.
So let me quick fire a few other questions to you because we do this with all the DJs. I want to pick your brains a bit more and get to know you a bit better. So, out of the two of you, who's the better DJ?
Why don't you can answer that if you want to?
I mean, we're different in our own ways. Like,
Super different, yeah.
yeah, we're super different. Like, I play like really quick, and Ethan just takes his time. And yeah, I would say,
Both of us.
yeah, both of us.
Yeah. So, guys, give me your individual music inspiration then.
For me, I grew up with a lot of oldies. So like from your Billy Joel to your Beatles to your, basically all the oldies. And then at the age of 11, it was mainly house music. Yeah, I listened to a lot of house music when I was 11, 12 years old, which is kind of weird, but because my elder brother and sister, they studied abroad, and they used to come back with like those Ministry of Sound mixtapes or whatever, and it's called Annual, and I used to listen to a lot of it. So that's my inspiration. So I'm a more housey, groovy type guy. Yeah.
Wai Hong?
Yeah, I grew up with lots of pop music, rock music. I was in a band when I was younger. Yeah, I grew up with that, the emo rock kind of a high school times. Then I moved to house music because I started going to clubs and all. That's where I met Ethan in the club. And we became friends. And yeah, ever since then, it's just everything, man. From hip hop to EDM to pop. Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
But Wai Hong, like me, you're a big techno fan, right?
Yeah. I am.
We're super
Ethan too. We grew up with techno when we started DJing. That's how we got into dance music because of house techno.
Yeah, I guys, I highly recommend you follow Wai Hong on Instagram. Not only does he post the funniest posts, but he leaks a lot of techno music as well. Like I enjoy seeing what's happening on there. You guys do a lot of DJing at fashion shows as well, right? So you're very much into lifestyle. Tell me a bit more about how you got into that.
Yeah,
I think since the first day we always like fashion since the start, and I guess music and fashion is really like super like tight. Like, you know, if you're in the music scene, you have to be fashionable. That's how people will see it and blah blah. So I guess it was like a no-brainer in a way. Yeah, kind of like. Yeah.
The cool kids of KR, I like it. Cool. Okay, I gotta ask you, what's your worst tour habit, or what's each other's worst tour habit?
Wow, you can answer this.
Ethan snores, so yeah.
He's such a quiet guy. I wouldn't have expected that.
Ethan snores, man.
Yeah, I know. It's bad.
Yeah, Ethan snores, and I just get like really messy with my room.
Yep.
I get super messy. I'm not like tidy like Ethan. Ethan, I think he has slight OCD. Like he needs everything to be aligned, but I'm the messy guy. It's like everywhere. Everything's everywhere.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like arranging Wai Hong stuff, or like I'll like arrange like the toiletries even in like the toilet sometimes when we use the share rooms and stuff. It's crazy.
So you're like David Beckham. You like your like, symmetrical things, squares, circles, everything.
Yeah, I do.
So, question, guys, what dream collaborations do you have, and what could we potentially expect coming up? Because you've done Simon Webb, I know you've done other tunes. You've had big hits abroad. What's next?
I don't know, man. I guess obviously we want to hit the Billboard charts and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, like you know, like we always say, it's there. You just work towards it and just really work your ass off till you get there.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, collaborating with big artists, I don't know, maybe a Grammy nominee, you know, this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't want to say like it's not reachable, but yeah.
It's definitely reachable, guys. I'll tell you at home, this is a true story that, you know, these guys are super humble, but I've walked around shopping centers, heard their songs in the background. That's when you know you guys are making it. Like I can't go from a car to the mall in Genting to Zoot and not hear your tracks. So
really?
You're bigger than you're letting on. Very humble of you to.
I think you need to extend your playlist, man.
But yeah,
maybe I just keep it around Genting. Maybe I just keep requesting it around Genting or something. So, give us a little bit of insight on the songs you're working on now.
I think we have a few, I would say, hits coming up real soon. We're bouncing back and forth some vocals with this guy from the UK. Yeah, his stuff is pretty solid, and can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. And also, we got a track with someone we can't say.
I think we all can't say everything.
From yeah,
So watch this space. Watch this space.
yeah.
Yeah. But
So
I mean,
yeah.
I guess if you guys have listened to some of our interviews with Simon, he did mention that we are working on more music. So that's something you guys will know. And hopefully we can, I mean, it's currently in the process of finishing it up and trying to make like is it an EP or something, Whitehall? Right? An EP?
Yeah. We just did a medley with him too.
Yeah. So we're just working on
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to that for sure. Well, guys, look, I really appreciate you taking the time. It's always a pleasure to see you. And I can't wait to see you when we're back up and running and get you back up
Yes,
here. You're one of the
definitely.
names on our Hall of Fame. We've got after movie of your previous gigs here in Genting as well. You were the obvious selection that we do with the Good Vibes after parties. So next time we get Good Vibes back up in here, we'll see for sure. But we can't wait for the mix. Thanks for checking in, dudes. We'd love to check in with you again before this period is out. And as soon as you have the music, send it to us so we can fire it out on our socials.
For sure, man.
Thanks for having us.
See you soon, guys. Thanks very
See you,
much.
man.
You take care.
See ya.